What happens when you drive a few hours to a photo shoot and you come back only to find out that your files are corrupt? What do you do? I was doing this photo shoot recently, and when I went to go take a look at the videos themselves that were completed, I found that a bunch of them were missing. I had about 4 videos that were very, very good videos, meaning that I had gone and done quite a route and planned it out, and I saw it on the screen and it looked amazing. And I'm like, this is such good material, only to come back and find out that I don't actually have the video at all. The question comes up with how this happened. Now, when I take a look at these videos, the one video, I'm actually not sure because the file actually cannot be read from Windows. So I don't know what to do about that one. But the other 2 videos, I took a look at what happened beforehand and what happened after. The drone was flying. I was using the DJI app and it lost connection. Strangely enough, I could still see the video feed on the screen. I was able to, because DJI has a bit of a problem with the gimbal, I was able to raise and lower the gimbal for some of the shots that I was doing, but the rest of it said it was disconnected. So when the drone came back and landed, I landed, powered down, and powered off the drone. I'm not sure, and I'll let you know later on if I do find this, I'm not sure whether or not I should have closed down the app, reopened the app, and actually turned off the recording or not. But the reality is the files were corrupt and I can't view them. One of them, I sent the drone on about a 7-kilometer run. I mean, a long run, way down to the harbor where all the boats are, across all the trees. You get to see the surroundings. It wasn't a very good day, mind you, but still, all that footage was gone. It's an hour and a half from here. I'm not going back to take all that footage, but fortunately, I found a way to fix that. Take a look at this. The website that has this DJI Fix on it is called djifix.live555.com. It looks like these guys have developed the actual exe file that does the file conversion, so it works just great. So you follow through the instructions here. Now this is going to be a 2-step process. The first step takes the file and decorrupts it, puts it into a video mode that you can actually view, which is an H.264 video mode. The second is you cannot import that file into Premiere, so you need to convert that file back to an MP4. So there's going to be a few things that are going to be needed. I do recommend getting the VLC media player. I think that's better than the Windows player for a number of these things, and it will allow you to play an H.264 video as well. The second part, which is the conversion, you can use the micro video converter, but unfortunately the link was broken there. It's actually a nice Windows interface for using the FFmpeg converter. Because DJIfix and FFmpeg is also command line, we're going to use command line for both of these. So the first thing is, I am on Windows, I'm on Windows 64-bit, but the 32-bit works just fine. You're going to click on download the DJIfix.exe file, and we're going to save that file, and that's going to be step number 1. Step number 2, which we may as well do them both at the same time, is downloading the MPEG file. The VLC media player, you simply go to the website and click on download and do the install. It's very straightforward. I'm not going to walk you through that one, but the FFmpeg is a little bit more explanation. So you go over to the website, you click on download, you click on the Windows version, and you have the Windows builds. This is good for 64 or 32. I just left all these on default and I clicked on download. Save the file. Now, when you open this file folder up, you're going to find all kinds of files. So here's the zip file opened up, and you see that there are different folders here. What we're looking to do is to go into the bin. You just want FFmpeg. We're going to copy that file out, and we're going to place that in the folder that we've created for movies. You can see I've already downloaded and moved the DJIfix file over here, And of course, I've moved these videos over that are a problem. The number 10 pauses about halfway through. Number 19 and number 13 are completely corrupt. They are not viewable. So this is what we're going to be fixing today. The next step is to open your command prompt. I'm in Windows 8, so I right click on my Windows or I hit my Windows button and I go to either command prompt. You can go command prompt admin if you want, or the old Windows is you click run and CMD or command and hit enter. That's going to open a command window. We're just going to place that right here. The drive that we have these movies on and the DJIfix and FFmpeg.exe is the drive F movie. So we're going to go to drive F. So it's F : and CD/movies. We're going to go dir. And there you can see we have DJIfix, DJI 0010, 11, 13, 19, and FFmpeg. So the first thing we're going to do is going to grab one of the movies and we're going to use the DJIfix. I'm going to use number 19, which was that very large one. So I simply type DJIfix. It's actually, we're going to take it one step back here and I will show you. It's right in the instructions here. Okay. So the first step is the DJIfix. So DJIfix and the file name to repair. Very simple. DJIfix, and the file name we're going to go is the number 19, so that's DJI. It is not case sensitive. 0019.mp4. Now the next question is, what video format is it? So if you do this and you have the wrong video format, it just comes up all squirrely, looks like it's whitewashed, and it's kind of like old school TV, blurred. I was using 2.7K and I was on a Phantom 3. My actual screen size is a 1520p and I was running at 30 frames a second. So 1520, as you can see right here, 30 frames a second, type number 7. So I enter number 7. Hit return, and it goes and starts doing it. Now I thought I was running at 1530 at 50, so I tried number 4, number 5, number 6, and of course number 7 when I went to 30 frames a second at 1520, it did work for me. We'll let that do its thing and we'll come back in a second. Okay, and it's finished. So what it's done is it's given us a file called repaired file is DJI0019 repaired.h264. So using your VLC window, we're going to open that particular file up. 0019 repaired, there it is. Let me just squeeze this window over. And there we go. We've got the video back. Lots of video. Cool. So just going to put that off to the side. Now the next problem is it's an H.264 file. We need to convert that to a MP4 file so that we can import this into our Premiere Pro or video editing software. So right down here near the bottom, DJIfix H.264, it actually gives you the FFmpeg command line to run. So it's very helpful here. What I recommend doing is grabbing this file here, going into your notepad, pasting it, and we're going to change it with DJI 0019 and DJI 0019, just using the whole rest of it. We're going to simply copy that, go over to our command, and hit paste. Hit enter. And it's going to do lots of fun stuff. And there it goes. So we're going to open up our Explorer here again, and you're going to notice, and you can see the thumbnail of it as well, DJI0019 repair.mp4. Let's open up our VLC player, and we're going to see if that file plays. And there we go. Perfect. The next thing I wanted to do was take a look at this video number 10. I found this very interesting. File looked fine. When I originally played it, it played fine. Reduce this down so we can actually see it. And right about at I think it was almost 4 minutes, right around here, the gentlemen are getting in the crane. The crane's moving up, and it stops. So we're at 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Just stops, that's it. Still playing, still more video going on here, but it's just frozen. So once again, we're going to go DJI Fix. Again, we're going to choose number 7. That little area there skipping over, it looks as though there was a problem partway through the file and it's skipping it. And there we have finished file. I'm going to open this once again in the VLC. Well, that's interesting. My Camtasia program keeps locking up on me, so I keep having to make smaller and smaller files. I've decided to switch gears and go to another program, Mango apps actually. Nonetheless, let's get back into this. We were looking at video number 10. I have opened up the file here and going to take a look at it. We're going to switch back to, I believe it was around here. It's not giving me a time on this, which is the H.264 file. Okay, here they are. They're going up. See how it goes blurry there for a second? Right at that mark. They're still going up, still going up. Drone's still moving, and we still have lots of footage here. So that's perfect. So let's stop that. Now we're going to do the second part, which is convert it from the H.264 file back into the MP4 file. So we go back to our line of code here. 0010 is the repaired file. 0010 is going to be the MP4 file. Go back to our command prompt. We right click and paste. Hit enter. Okay, we have the finished file. Now you notice that the file's been created here. It's the MP4. We're going to drag this over to our VLC. Zoom that back in so we can actually see it on the screen. We're going to go to, and notice I have my time clock now. 3 minutes and 40 seconds, wasn't it? Right here, the gentlemen are going up. There you go. See, there's a little blur right there. So there is some missing frames there. But this having a few missing frames is a whole lot better than missing the whole rest of the movie. See how it has that blur right there? So I can clip that out quite easily. I still have the rest of the movie, which is great. And there you have it. Now I had mentioned to you that while I was recording the video, the last half of my Camtasia video was corrupt. It just seemed to stop in the middle there, so I did record this with a different program. I wanted to show you that not always can you fix the file. Here the file is, it's capture3.avi. Let's just take a look at that. See, it says cannot repair this file. So what I tried to do was to convert this file into an MP4 file. It converted the file over as well, but the file stops at exactly the same point. So basically, it didn't really help at all. It just converted exactly the same file that was there. It wasn't actually repaired. The DJI Fix was not able to fix the program at all. So this AVI file, I've decided to just let it go. Let's move on to another file. I had mentioned that there was a file that I couldn't copy off the drive, and I found this quite interesting. We're going to open up a new window here, actually. So drive K was the drive that I had an issue with. There was a program, there was a suggested fix for this, which was going to the drive itself, which is K, and doing a fsc/scan now. Oh, okay, that's no problem. You must be an administrator to run this utility. So remember I said I was on Windows 8. One of the options here is a command prompt admin. So we're going to enter that one. We're going to click yes for allowing us permission to run this program. I'm going to make this a bit bigger here. We're going to go back to drive K again, sfc/scan now. And there we are, it's finished. Now, notice that it says Windows Resource Protection did not find any integrity violations. This is the same message I got before. The second step that I did was I right-clicked on the drive, I went to Properties, Tools, and I did a check of this drive. It says you don't need to scan this drive. We haven't found any errors in this drive, but you can still scan the drive for errors if you want. So I said scan the drive, and look what it came up with. Windows can't repair the drive while it's in use. Your drive says Windows successfully scanned the drive, no errors were found. Now, interestingly enough, it allows me to copy the file. Now, understand that on this particular card, there was many files on there. And number 19, which is one of the ones that we repaired, was also on there. And it wasn't able to read it at all, wasn't able to move it. So I'm really happy that it's able to move the file over. Now we're going to see if we can actually view it. And of course, the second part to that is, if we can't view it, let's find out if we can at least repair it. We're just going to skip to the end. Our file is now moved over. Let's see if we can open this file up and view it. Nope, there's nothing in there. Next step is to try our repair tool. We're going to go to drive F, which is the movies file, CD movies, and DJIfix DJI0018.mp4. Number 7 is our choice. And we're going to skip to the end, and we're all finished. Let's see if we can view the file as an H. Oh, look at that. And I've actually never viewed this. Oh, this was some of the reveal files that I was working on. Yeah, I forgot about this one. Okay, so that's excellent that it's repaired, and now I can use it. The next step, of course, is to convert this file over to and 0018. I used Control A, copy, back to our command prompt, and paste, and enter. Now the file's finished, and we're going to go back to our movies. We'll open up our video player, and I see we have number 18 repaired .mp4. Well, this is interesting. The file does not seem to be repaired. Let's try that one more time. Let's delete this file. Try that again. That looks a whole lot better. There we go. That was strange. And there we go. So these were some reveals that I was doing. I wanted it to come up over the trees and reveal his company in the distance here. So I went up and down a few times. Make sure I was centered properly. Excellent. It would not have been a whole lot of video footage lost, as this was just kind of doing some quick little reveals and stuff. But still, it would be nice to have the video. I did go quite a ways up into the air. I went around a little bit, so it would have been disappointing to have lost it. But nonetheless, I got that back, which I'm very thrilled with. So that means that every single file of the 4 files that I found were a problem. 0010 had a problem with halfway through the video it didn't play. I ran it through this, and it came out fixed in the end. The second was 3 files. 2 of which were able to be read. The third, which we just dealt with now, which was number 18, could not even be read from the micro SD card. The first 2 files we were able to just run through DJIfix and through the FFmpeg converter. Those worked just fine. And the third one, we just did a quick check disk, copied it over, did the same routine, and it worked just fine. So that's how you fix files that are corrupt regarding your DJI drone. It did not work for the file that was created through Camtasia, which was my screen recorder, but nonetheless it worked on all the files that I did need, which was the DJI files. If you found this video interesting, please subscribe, and I will be posting more videos similar to this. Have yourself a great day.